Hello, welcome back. I am Titus Knight. That's why we're the Knights of the Helm, because we're knights and it's a sailboat with a helm. Anyway, I am back. Had to take a day off, do some house projects. You know, got to split renovating the boat with renovating the house, but on to the next phase of the boat. Last project was to expose the engine, get some of the rot out, but today I am going to start taking apart this engine, take off some of the heavy stuff, and get her ready to pull. Alright, I'm going to trace some of the stuff we got here. Our raw water filter is right here. I want to get a new one with a screen that I can actually see. So that raw water goes from there, comes around to my impeller here. Looks like our water goes in on top, comes out the bottom from the impeller, comes across and enters the edge of, looks like a heat exchanger for our transmission. So it goes through this small heat exchanger, comes out the other side, loops back. We got an anti-chafe something or other. It comes across to our main heat exchanger. Looks like it goes all the way down, doubles back, and comes through, across, and into our exhaust elbow. This is, I think, a poor man's filtration system, but this piece over here, attached right here to the air intake. The other piece comes here to the valve. I think it's a filtration system for any blow-by, so just wanted to have that on record.
You want to get a new one? Sure. There, it's in the galley. There's a box of black gloves in it. It should be a black box above where we put the electronics, kind of where we put the water bottles. Black ones, please. And ask for the black ones, please.
Fantasias are praised for their practicality, and one thing I really like is that the companionway steps swing up. They are hinged, and then they have these hooks which are supposed to hang on the ceiling. I have lost the hardware. I just spent an hour looking for it. I know it's in a box somewhere, so instead I propped it up on this board and then doubled it up with a rope in case it falls out so I don't get crushed and die. But now I have it in position so that I can work on the front end of the engine. I'm gonna take off the serpentine belt, alternator belt, whatever you call it. I don't know what. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy. So I gotta take that off, take off the alternator, and thin this up a little bit so that she's ready to pull. So this is going a lot faster and easier than I thought. I'm used to working on cars where there's a ton of stuff in the way and it's cramped. There's so much room here and it's so simple. There's not that much that I have to worry about. So I'm gonna hop on front of the engine and keep putzing away.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO. Babe, I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday. We'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. And you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine. When we wanna hear the ocean, I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Oh, this view of you, it's got everything I need. Yeah, the rooms, they're cheap. And if we don't wanna, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated.
Getting ready to detach the electrical from the engine. Just want to trace a few things. This is my wiring harness that's going up to the cockpit. And so our black gauge ground cord comes here and is on the negative bus bar. There it is. And then on the port side of the engine, I got two wires. I got a yellow sensor wire and a black sensor wire that I just have these labeled as front engine sensor. I'm going to cut them right here where they're already spliced together. But those go around right here to the front of the engine. Go figure. I'm getting ready to take the muffler out. It's hanging here on the back bulkhead. I got two nuts and two nuts. I'm gonna lift this up and try to drain it out. So this will be fun.
Oh, this view of you, it's got everything I need. Yeah, the rooms, they're cheap. And if we don't wanna, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it.
I'm ready to disconnect the reverse gear from the drive shaft, which is down here. First thing I've been doing is these are some crusty bolts, probably haven't been touched in about 10 years. So some PB blaster. Wrong size. Nope, right size. Try to loosen them up with some PB blaster, and then using my hammer, it's a little hammer, but just to try to loosen up. I don't know if they're crusty, it might bust loose some of the crud. I got the nuts of one motor mount off. And this is kind of how it's laid out. This one had 3. Actually, it had the bottom. It had what I assume is a friction nut. And then the, I don't know what it's called, but one of those. And then another nut, friction washer. And then lock nut, I don't know. Yeah, I know what it's called. But that's the order those are in. And that was this back starboard, I guess aft starboard one. I've got another motor mount hidden there. That one's gonna be fun to get to. And then 1 and 2. Those ones are both pretty easy, so probably do those first, and then yeah, see what we got. I think I'm ready to pull the engine. I got my chain hoist. I got 4 corners, the engine hooked up around the reverse gear. A lift point on the front of the engine. Reverse gear again, and then another lift point. So, wish me luck. One of my chain connectors didn't connect, so I lowered it back down. I gotta replace it. Where this chain was connected there, that piece was not nearly strong enough, so I set it down, and right as it came down, it broke off. So I'm gonna go find something new. Alright, joke's on me. This is why I just learned the dangers of taking long breaks between project. Well, when you're in the middle of a project, I totally forgot that the front right bolt on the engine for the engine bracket, I couldn't get it all the way off. I had to lift the engine up 2 inches so I could continue spinning it off. So I've been fighting it, trying to yank the engine up, and that corner of the engine keeps getting stuck. It's not moving, it's not floating. And I finally looked at what I was doing, and you know, screw me, I forgot about it. So I just cut it off, and I'm hoping that that was why I've been fighting this engine so hard, and I'm gonna try to get it the rest of the way. Check it out. I love this chain hoist. Don't know what I would do without it. I would be sad. I'd be very sad. But I got the engine up. 3 of the corners are free floating. Hopefully now I can lift it up get it up where it's easier to work on, and then put it on some blocks and get this reverse gear off. So wish me luck.